can do here, we can take out a common factor there of 5. We're left with a minus 4. Okay, what's up everyone? Now let's have a look at past paper from grade 10 and 11. I have selected a couple of questions here just to illustrate how do you simplify. All right, so let's go ahead and look at number one. Number one, what we have there at number one, we have got 2x minus 1 in brackets x squared minus 2x plus 1. Therefore, what do we do in this case? If you're given something like that, the best thing to do is to remove the bracket. Okay, so we're going to say 2x. This is called binomial, so you must multiply everything that is on the outside bracket with the one that is on the other bracket. All right, so 2x times x squared is going to give us 2x cube. Therefore 2x times this one here, 2x times 2x is going to give us negative 4x squared, right? And therefore 2x times 1 is going to give us positive 2x. All right, so we are done with this one. So now you come to the next one. Negative 1 times x squared is going to give us negative x squared. Negative 1 times negative 2x is going to give us positive, because negative times negative will give us positive, therefore 2x. All right, negative 1 times positive 1 will therefore, this is times this one, we've already done times this one. Negative 1 times positive 1 will give us negative 1. The last thing to do now is to group the ones that are the same. 2x cubed, it's alone. Then we have got minus 4x squared minus x squared here is going to give us minus 5x squared. Therefore we have got 2x plus 2x here is going to give us plus 4x, and then negative 1 will just be negative 1 alone. All right, so hope you guys understood that. So now that's how you would deal with this question. Now let's move on to number 2. Number 2, what we're given is 3x plus 5 in brackets squared. So it's 3x plus 5 in brackets squared. Okay, so therefore what you do here, what you can do here, you must this bracket means double, so therefore you double this, you double whatever is in the bracket. There you go, you did double it. So what do you do now? We do the same thing that we did in number 1. We'll say remove the bracket by timesing with everything that is on the other bracket. So 3x times 3x will give us 9x squared, and therefore 3x times 5 is going to give us plus 15 plus 15x. Therefore now we're done with that one. Now we say 5 times 3x is going to give us plus 15x rather. Therefore now we're left with 5 times 5 will give us plus 25. Okay, so the only thing that is left here is for us to group the like terms. 9x squared will stay as 9x. 15x plus 15x will give us plus 30x. Therefore 25 is just 25 alone, it's a constant, it will just be 25. Right, so now okay, that's how you would deal with that one. So let's move on to number 3. Number 3, it's exponent. I hope guys you can still remember exponent laws. If you can't remember exponent laws, please check on this channel, Google exponent laws. You should be able to get a video that is explaining all the basics and what to do on the exponent. However, I'll try my best to put a little bit of detail here while explaining. All right, so here is a plus and a plus and a minus and a minus here at the bottom. Whenever you see this, whenever you see a plus and a minus while you are busy dealing with exponent, the best thing to do, I have said this a lot to grade 11 learners, the best thing to do when you see this, what do? You must know that what do? The first step is to separate the exponent. You separate the exponent, and therefore what do? You look for a common factor. If there's no common factor, you factorize. So that's the steps, guys, of how to deal with these ones. So now let's go ahead and separate them. 2x to the power of x, you can separate it, it will stay like that, minus 2x. Before it became 2 to the power of 2x minus 2, initially it was multiplied by negative 2 to the power of negative 2. Why? Because if the bases are the same, guys, if you remember, if you have the same base, what do? You add the exponent. If you have something like this, they are multiplying each other, what do? You add the exponent together. All right, so that's basically what we're doing here. Similarly, at the bottom, 2x plus 1, initially it was 2x to the power of 1, and then 2x to the power of x. All right, so now minus 2 to the power of x. If you have a look at here, what is the next step? The next step here is to look at what is common. If you can look at here, you can see 2x, 2 to the power of x, 2 to the power of x on both numerator and denominator. Therefore, we're going to remove 2 to the power of x as a common factor. If we remove it here, what is left? We're left with 1. Minus, if we remove it here, what is left? We're left with 2 to the power of negative 2. Close bracket. All right, similar thing at the bottom. If we remove 2 to the power of x here, what is left? We are left with 2 to the power of 1. Minus, if we remove it here, we are left with 1. Okay, so now if it's like that, 2 to the power of x would cancel out with 2 to the power of x. And then if you were to simplify what is here, which I won't do here for the sake of the length of this video, guys, you can deal with it separately, or you can put it directly in your calculator, and which is what I just did now. Therefore, I have arrived at the answer of 3/4. If you don't get 3/4, please let me know on the comment section below. Please, guys, like this video, share this video with your friends and your classmates as well, to make sure that the channel gets recognition. We are doing a lot of this content, guys, and I hope that it will be help us a lot and motivate me to make more videos if you guys give this video a like and a comment as well. All right, now let's move on to number 4, which is the last question for this video. Is 3/a minus 4, and then plus 2 all over a plus 3. All right, and then minus negative 1 all over a squared minus a minus 12. Okay, they said we need to simplify. As you can see here, guys, it's a fraction. Whenever you see a plus sign or a minus sign doing fraction, you must just know that you need to look for an LCD, which is the lowest common denominator. But in this case, first thing first, we need to factorize this part here. 3/a minus 4 plus 2 all over a plus 3 minus 21 all over, when you factorize this at the bottom, it's a trinomial, it's going to be a, and there 4 is going to give us minus 4 plus 3. All right, therefore our LCD in this case will just be everything at the bottom without repeating it, which is which is a plus 3, a minus 4. All right, therefore a minus, I have said, guys, this one is like you're cancelling, so a minus 4 will go in minus 4, leaving a plus 3. Therefore the numerator here is 3. Therefore you must multiply it with what is left in the denominator, plus 2, a plus 3 will go a plus 3 here, leaving us with a minus 4. A plus 2 in brackets, a minus 4 will go the same as the LCD, leaving with us 21. All right, so therefore here we go. What we can do now here is to remove the bracket on the top. All right, leave the LCD as it is, then we remove the bracket. Okay, let's go ahead and do that. A plus 3 at the bottom, a minus 4. Remove that, the bracket 3a. 3 times 3 here will give us 9, and then plus 2 times a will give us 2a. That's what I'm multiplying here. 2 times negative 4 will give us negative 8 minus 21. Now what is left now is for us to group the like terms here. The LCD will still remain the same as it was before, minus that. Therefore, what is left here, let's see, 3a plus 2a is going to give us 5a. And therefore, we need to add plus 9. Plus 9 minus 8 will give us 1. And therefore, minus 21 will give us minus 20. Right, therefore gives us minus 20. Therefore, what we can do here, we can take out a common factor there of 5. We are left with a minus 4. Okay, there you go. So that when you remove the bracket, you go up there. A plus 3, a minus 4. Therefore, as you can see, a minus 4 will cancel with a minus 4. Ultimately, our answer will be 5 over a plus 3. And that's how you deal with questions like this one of how to simplify, guys. If you've got more questions, please let me know on the comment section below. Don't forget to give us a like and also a subscribe as well. I am Gaston Mapala. Let me see you on the next upload.